Animation is so smooth. But S4 is just trying to pressure as much as he can. He's gonna feel pretty tempted to use abilities just to CS, but the lane's okay. I kind of agree with you. I feel like the Veno is going to be pretty hit or miss this game, but
he seems to have hit right now, but need a little bit more follow-up damage. There's no poison sting because he went for the Gale up at level 1, so Mind Control's got so much life. He's got Decay back off cooldown as well, so he's just beating into Akke now. This time will buy a little bit of space, but maybe not enough. Look at Mind Control with the boost first as well. He needs one more hit, and Nuts with the shards as she locks him in. Mind Control kind of trying to cut back up through the tree line, and Loda being forced to skill up Healing Ward a little bit earlier on to give more level life to Akke. But Mind Control just keeps battling this one out. There goes your stick charges again. Comes in just to punch him down. The Healing Ward doing serious work. One more punch. Mind Control tries to commit for it. And he'll actually claim first blood.
Loda's waiting for the angle, and this is what I was talking about, because S4 doesn't have his bottle. He's low on mana. Loda feels completely comfortable going for that, and he's going to get the rune control.
Mind Control. This time he's going to drop down the Tombstone. They are getting rid of the Tombstone, but not before Mind Control is able to get, okay, well that's problematic. He got himself a double Decay, doesn't have space for the salve, and now it will be loaded to get a revenge kill over on.
But because of what's happened so far, things are okay.
Well, this from Bulldog. You can actually take care of that courier, and that's got the bottle on it. There's no movement speed bonus, and Fada tried to actually grab that bottle back by blinking forward into Admiral Bulldog. So the first nighttime strikes, and Admiral Bulldog is already quick on the rotation.
And that's probably one of the better things that you can get. Usually if you just get the courier, yeah, it's an okay rotation, but the fact that it still has the bottle on, like, I'm actually so surprised. Like, he didn't use a smoke or anything, and they knew that he was off the map, and yet he got away.
Gale's going to connect over on Cora. Now the Tombstone will be dropped as Mind Control tries to fight. He got himself a 3-man Decay and the Howl as she blinks away with a 170 of the 730 man life core. And now we feel it a little bit more as Jirax will die in the top river. Can't walk towards the camp up inside the dire jungle because of the block area.
Biggest concern right now for me, Toby, is just this bottom lane, as they know that Loda, he doesn't have that spin.
Oh my! Yeah, no spin. Lich ulti commits, and
that's a lot of creeps too.
Yeah. They will still get rid of the Undying Tombstone.
Akke might just get caught.
Wait, did he just walk himself out into this one?
Oh no!
That you might have just brought down the Tombstone, but you fed 2 kills to this dual off lane, which was meant to control the lane. Sure, maybe they can find something on Mind Control, but he's got Soul available, he's in the trees, he managed to get rid of the aggro, the Sonic Wave from Fada, out of position, but a little bit of a miss ulti there from Fada, and Admiral Bulldog wants to try and make him pay. He can't do that, however, he can just go for Jirax. If they have a stun, S4, well, no mana, so he has to turn on the pulse instead.
Fortunately for Alliance, like, they're ahead in net worth, but a lot of it comes down to just how much their supports have. When it comes to the core game, it's a little skewed, but in mid,
Jirax get a Nightmare to try and buy Fada, that little bit of space, but it's not going to work, and now they'll lose 2, with Admiral Bulldog arriving in for the Void. She was waiting there for Jirax to Nightmare up over on S4 to stop that stun from connecting. But Lich just keeping the lane controlled as well, so yeah, Vena doesn't have a lot, but I'm still seeing Loda massively under-leveled Admiral Bulldog. That Shadow Strike seems enough to take him out. They see him in the tree line, but Toberman actually triggers the ulti just to ensure 1, the kill, and 2, now they can take out that top tier 1 tower. Breaking. And they're actually going to loop around, so they see the dire wolves, but they don't see where Matopa is, so they're coming completely blind. Now they get a glimpse, it's Kura to get Galed up to start with, and Omni Slash, Mind Control copying almost all of it. They get a good snowball down, but the Nightmare buying a little bit more time, but Liquid, they've lost 2 already. Jirax backing up to the tree line. That Lich ulti does almost nothing, and Alliance give a triple idea of where Matopa was. But he had no idea where Liquid were, where Alliance was. Looks like spin time now for Loda, trying to escape back out of here. Nuts, he's going to snowball in, but now he's got no escape mechanism of his own. Look at the damage from a Tubberman. That's that double damage going to work. A double kill for the Lycan.
Likelihood they're probably going to grab this tower, and getting the mid tower does mean that they can pressure into the jungle. And yeah, Liquid aren't going to have enough time. Just uses like 2 spells and then runs out to this bottom lane.
Yeah, they're snowballing after Matoberman. But he's a big dog, man. Minos doesn't have a chance to survive this, and in fact, he just gets torn apart with 4 hits from Matoberman. What they want later is they take the tier 1 tower and they back the hell out. Nothing of value is really lost. And in fact, that level 3 Niqua I was talking about is just getting closer and closer. Kuro, Glimmer caped up in the mid, and now we can throw the ulti out, and they're really isolated here with a Sonic Wave as well, kicking in a huge amount of damage done to Alliance. Loda will end up dropping down. Akke will be able to get a revenge kill on Undying. Willie, that Soul Rip does so much work, and Fader with the howl damage, the bonus physical DPS is just so high. Mind Control will end up surviving, and Liquid, they get an entire team wipe on Alliance, and nothing is lost.
Honestly, that entire fight was just set up by the fact that Kuro was so farmed and tanky. Way to put it.
I'm still looking at the Liquid's next team fight. Like, that team fight ended up going Liquid's way anyway. Now, Fiend's Grip, the Warlords were scouting out my nuts, and he'll end up dropping. S4 actually chased up to this one, and this is not the dream. Like, you might have got a really early Bloodstone, but you're already going to drop down to 3 Bloodstones.
But Tumberman just chases him down every single time, and like pretty much 3 shots him.
Admiral Bulldog might be able to help get an easy kill here. Loda's just going to go for the spin, and they ensure the kill on Jirax. Through you around will be Walrus Punch.
Yeah, but even then, the Tusk, I feel, he just doesn't have enough damage right now. They don't have any chasing items like the Urn. Completely not hit.
S4. This is a really tight area. You don't want to be fighting here. That Lich is going to bounce down back over to Akke. Only 3 bounces in it, but you've already lost your Leshrac. Let's make that 2 Bloodstone charges on a Lash, and the Juggernaut just gets carved apart by the Lycan. They just don't have the damage to battle the Lycan, even if you... Wait, for now, Jirax is still in the neighborhood, and Admiral Bulldog doesn't have a TP scroll, and they go for the Fiend Script. The Lycan Wolves were scouting Tusker, moving up right now, and, well, the Fiend Script isn't enough to find the kill. Jirax still does have that brain stat, and he can turn around one attack to might not to do the work, and S4 missing on the stun. Even while he's locked inside the charge, Jirax will still end up dying. So this doesn't make a full amount of sense, but Liquid safety first, getting a 2-0 here is going to give him a large amount of points, 3 points for it. So I just want to ensure that looks like we'll end up having Loda dropping. And now Akke is also not going to survive. Running out, the Wolves come in, and Matomamen will block his path.
He just got 2-shot with that medallion on.
I almost want to say it's only 1.5, didn't even require the full 2. Fada, quick blink away, the Nightmare over in my nuts. Now there is the Fiend Script available, and Jirax, yes, you're going to get revealed. They use the Yules very early here by S4, but now Matomamen will arrive with a blink to screen. The Sonic Wave prepped the earlier damage, and S4 Shadow Strike, there is no way to run away. He'll end up denying himself, back down to 2 Bloodstone charges, and Team Liquid firmly...
The Assault Curse is going to make this push even easier. There's no real way for an Alliance to get on top of the Tombstone or even fight into those Necro minions.
Yep.
But at the same time, you've got 5 heroes alive in just 10 seconds, and you're gonna...
And this is almost too easy for Team Liquid. But what is Alliance really meant to do? You want to fight the bottom lane where the creep wave's pushed in? Omni Slash doesn't work for the Omni Knight, so he can't inflict all of his damage. The Pulse Nova might do some work, but S4 is the one who's being guided now. It's Admiral Bulldog running in with his Aghanim Scepter as well as Gem. This is the last fight, but a big stump from S4, catching up 3 with the BKB's turn on. S4 gets completely wiped. The Omni Slash will go, but again, it's all just shared across the Liquid load. That is just an easy play. 3 heroes down for Alliance. Let's make it 4, and it's probably even going to be a GG as Loda runs it out. Yep, they understand the fact that was the last hurrah, the last roll of the dice, and they got nothing but snake eyes.
Liquid this entire day has just looked completely dominant. In that first game, they struggled pretty hard. Alliance was able to pick things back up a little bit, but in this game, Liquid from start to finish just played so well, and I think it honestly just all comes down to that bottom engagement where Mind Control is able to make so much space.
And that's the crazy part of it. Like, this is the kind of stuff which I remember seeing from someone like Universe in the early stages with a Darkseer, where you just